So today we're going to be reacting to a lot of the stuff with Caitlin Clark in day 2 of the Team USA training camp. And obviously, look, we are going to be looking at the Correlation Twitter account. Why? Because what I found to be the best aggregation, especially when Caitlin Clark's playing, his account is the best aggregation of all Caitlin Clark stuff. So if you guys have not, go follow the Correlation Twitter. But that being said, we're going to go and scroll through for the last couple of hours worth of stuff. Obviously, look, I haven't been home. I'm gone again very soon. Like, it's been mental. It's been a mental few days. So I do want to apologize with the stuff being late and quality of content maybe not being quite there. But well, the production level it's never good on this channel, is it? It's never good. Production level is never good, even the best of times. But yeah, so pretty much we are going to be talking about that here. And let's take a look, obviously, starting us off on day 2 right now. And this was 8 hours ago at this stage. So Caitlin with Jackie Young here. Caitlin Clark there playing defense. Immediate inbound. And this is a play that I'm really impressed by. Caitlin Clark, immediate inbound to Jackie Young. Bam, bam, layup. And this is they're playing against. They're playing against Kelsey Plum here. So it's a good shot there, and it doesn't really matter. So Caitlin inbounds to Jackie Young, and there is, like, I mean this when I say this. If Jackie Young wants to come to Indiana, that is the only circumstance where I think it's acceptable for the Indiana Fever to say, you know what, we don't, not that we don't want Kelsey Mitchell, or that's the only time it's acceptable for the Fever to say, okay, Kelsey Mitchell's not the, not that she's not the priority, but, like, you know what, we have a better player, because Jackie Young is absolutely a better pair, like, is a better seamless fit with Caitlin Clark, because Jackie Young, again, she is a much better lead guard. Like, Jackie Young played point guard for the Aces all last year. I don't give a damn what Chelsea Gray's nickname is. Jackie Young played point guard. And you can see here, Caitlin Clark going quickly and inbounding the ball to a Jackie Young. And that's the thing when it comes to Caitlin, is she's got to be able to play with, like, the reality is that Caitlin is the primary point guard, whether she's on the floor with Jackie Young, whether she's on the floor with Paige Bueckers. But the fact is that when you are playing with a combo guard, and I don't mean like a scoring 2 like a Kelsey, a legit combo guard in a Jackie Young, in a Chelsea Gray is a point guard. She doesn't have the ability to keep up with the speed that Team USA needs to play at, which is probably why she'll be a situational player at the 1. But, like, that inbound pass, I'm very impressed with that. But, like, if you look again, you look at the way this team were playing with Caitlin and Jackie Young, my expectation is that that's going to be, the 2 of them are going to be starting. I wouldn't be surprised if Fee doesn't show up to the World Cup, because it's mid-season. But if you're looking here again, they're there on the defensive end. Miss. Caitlin Clark gets the rebound. Meep, meep. Let's run. Let's run the whole length of the floor. Let's get the pass going. Let's get the offense there. Swing to a corner shot. Missed a shot. I don't really care. It is that tempo. And you're seeing it in this camp. That teams that Caitlin Clark is playing on is not just Caitlin Clark. They are go, 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 go. There is a... People did completely mistake speed for tempo. And it's like, oh no, the fastest players, they play at the highest tempo. No, they don't. The tempo is like, the second is just when you see it where it's like, okay, the ball's there. We're all gone. Everyone's gone. Pass, forward. Everyone looking forward. Bang, bang, bang. Easy open shot. Easy, quick open shot. Versus out of control. Meep, meep. Kelsey Mitchell shit. And by the way, like, Kelsey Mitchell, Kelsey Mitchell's unbelievable. But I use her as an example because Kelsey Mitchell doesn't play at it. Kelsey Mitchell plays fast. She doesn't push the tempo. That's probably the best way I can describe it. Is that she's more of a, like, speed. She's fast but doesn't push the tempo, whereas Caitlin Clark isn't anywhere near as fast as Kelsey Mitchell, but pushes the tempo. The post entry pass. This is a ridiculous post entry pass, by the way, by Caitlin. This is absolutely ridiculous there. She gets it up top. Really good swing. Unbelievable pass there to Diarca Hamby, who does a really, like, she gets blocked on it. But I thought Hamby did a really good job of kind of nudging the defense or the offensive player. Or the defensive player to get position, which was very good. Aaliyah Boston there. Really nice handoff there. I do actually think the Aaliyah Boston Chelsea Gray pick and roll could actually be killer. Like in the slow down half court, that could be killer. Obviously, this person's a Chelsea fan. 3-1. 3-1. These leads. But Aaliyah switching out on the perimeter, moving her feet and contesting a shot. Aaliyah did a good job. Paige should have just taken the three. Like, this is the shit you don't like from Paige. That, like, Paige was wide the fuck open from three. You would have just rather seen her do that. And obviously, bully ball here from Bree Jones. You would have rather just seen Paige shoot the three. But, what's this tweet? Oh, I just saw who that tweet was from. Yeah. That's a person who pretends to care about basketball, who pretends to know anything about basketball. Caitlin Clark to Jackie. And by the way, who lost Jackie in this possession? No think piece about Paige Bueckers' defense, who's meant to be guarding Jackie Young. Because Paige is a mediocre defender, just like Caitlin. They're both mediocre defenders. By every metric, they're almost identical as defenders. But a really good pass there by Caitlin to Jackie Young. And it's one of those things where that is the combo. That's the combo where you're like, you just know that Jackie Young and Caitlin as a duo. And by the way, Paige screaming, by the way. This is a really interesting one. Listen to what you can hear in the background. You guys might be able to hear, but Paige loudly screaming buckets before Caitlin shoots. And everyone's like, oh, these players are coming against each other. It's like, yeah, they absolutely are. Like, you can see it with Paige and Caitlin. They are competing hard against each other when they're competing against each other. But when it comes to these players, like, they know, like, all these players know that you're competing against each other, but when you're competing against the practice squad, you're teammates. You're all teammates. Caitlin and Cam Brink on the same team. Journalist deleted it again. Caitlin on day 2 with Cam Brink. But, like, the Caitlin Clark and Jackie Young combo, I'm going to talk more about this, where it's like, that's something that the Indiana Fever, like, kind of need to. Like, they need to try figure out at some stage. Entire defense collapsed on Jackie. She kicked out Caitlin for 3. Oh, yeah. That's a good pass. Where's the cursor? There we go. Yeah. On a drive and kick. Like, there is no seamless backcourt. Like, I mean this when I say this. Like, there is no, like, seamless back. Oh, also, Aaliyah saying Caitlin hitting the shot to win in the World Cup is a big one there as well. Miss I won nothing, getting credit for winning the World Cup. Like, I don't really care about the missed layups at the end of the day, because that shit happens. It's basketball. But, like, Caitlin running off the Aaliyah Boston handoff, getting a really nice dump down pass into Jackie Young, who does miss the shot, hits Caitlin open. Boom. You know what? Intentional. Like, that is, I mean it when I say this. Like, this is the absolute perfect. Y'all love Lisa Leslie losing her mind over Candace's dunk. Wait till you see her reaction to Aaliyah Boston getting a little physical. With Nakase there. World peace. She passed the ball to Angel. World peace. But, like, I'm sorry. This is, like, if this ever happens, it's a title. Like, Jackie Young is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, she is the match made in heaven for Caitlin Clark beside her. Just the defense, the ability to be that secondary playmaker, the unselfishness. I mean this when I say this. There's no player. I'm trying to think of the most seamless fits with Caitlin Clark, not named Aaliyah Boston. It's probably Jackie Young. Like, that is going to be the likelihood that both of these start is, I would say, semi-high. I think it will be Caitlin and Paige for the Olympics. The likelihood that these could very well start in the World Cup. Again, I still think you start all 3 of them. That is my thing, is I bench Nafis Collier. I'd start all 3 of them. Because I know none of them have the, like, size of Fee, but they're all 6 foot. You're playing against a team who has, like, Jackie Young has the size to compete with, like, 6'1", 6'2" wings on these other teams. These other teams aren't huge. Like, even Spain, who have Alba Torrens, who's 6'4", she doesn't play 6'4". So, Phoebish as well. Jackie Young guard. I'd start Paige, Caitlin, and Jackie Young. Paige, Caitlin, and Jackie Young will not lose a game. Like, they just won't lose a game starting the 3 of them, if we're being honest. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it, lads. Day 2. And shout out to Correlation for aggregating all of this. Day 2 of Team USA camp. Looks like Caitlin and Jackie Young are fucking hooping. Anyway, I'll see you guys.